Morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well and you at least did some sort of workout or some sort of stretches before you started your day. It is very important to get your stretches and your workout in. I got mine in this morning. Yes. So I'm going to ask you guys to go and work out on that video that we did last week for 10 minutes. But for now, this is important and I need for you to learn how we work on our timeline. So the timeline is the next thing we're going to work on in the design of our digital website, so a digital portfolio website. The timeline is going to be the next thing that we do. Don't worry about watching the ads, guys. Just skip the ads and come in if you need to. That's fine. So for now, I'd like you to establish what a timeline is. So go research for me what a timeline is and drop it in the comments. I'm giving you 1 minute because you're all tech savvy. So 1 minute to do so, to find out what a timeline is and drop it in the comment section for me. And then we're going to discuss what a timeline is. So let's do this for me. What is a timeline? Drop it in the comment section for me. I think I have a dog. Where's that dog thing coming from? Let us know what a timeline is, guys. Drop it in the comment section for me. I don't know where that give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop this a bit. Sorry, guys. Just drop it in the comment section for me what a timeline is, and then we'll discuss what a timeline is, because it's important to know what a timeline is. When you know what a timeline is, then you will be better set up and you'll understand the creation of the timeline. So Thomas said, okay, it's going really fast. A graphical representation of a period of time on which important events are marked. Awesome. Thanks. Okay. Beyonce BN said a sequence of related events arranged in a chronological order. Awesome. In a chronological order. Timeline is a display of list of events in a chronological, that word, it's a tongue twister, a chronological order. So yes, it's a sequence of tasks. Yes, I'm saying this because you all are correct. So it's a sequence of tasks, yes, arranged in a chronological order, in terms of so I've put it up there. That's AUT rule. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. A timeline is a list of important events arranged in the order in which they happened. So it doesn't have to be when they happened. It could be how you've planned it. Yeah. So if you're planning any sort of big project, any project, whether large or small, yes, you need to have you need to have an idea of how you want them to be set up or to be arranged in terms of how you want to complete these tasks. And this is what we are going to be learning about today. The timeline for our project, yes, we want them to be set up in terms of how we create, how we're going to be working on each of these. So how we will be working on each of these tasks is important. Okay? So it's very important that you lay it out according to how you will be completing the task. Yes? So let me repeat. A timeline is, let's say, a visual, because a lot of people are visual have visual characteristics, myself included, and it's in the planning or designing phase of whatever project or website you are planning on embarking on. So that's very important. So this piece of task is very important in the planning and designing phase of either your website or, in our case, our digital portfolio website that we're designing. Yes, I don't want this video to be too long, so we want to move on as quickly as possible. So can you also drop in the comment section the different things that we would need, that we would use a project timeline for? What would we need a project timeline for? The best definition or the best examples will be put up on the screen for you guys to see. So SN said, for example, listening of details regarding an important. Okay, are you saying listing, not listening? Listing. So listing of important details regarding an important time in history. Okay, so that's a good one if I am reading it correct. So it would be listing of important. Let me put up Hey Jack's one. Hey Jack's. So, Simjack said timeline is a display of list of events in a chronological order. Simply put, that's a great definition. That's a great definition. I love that definition, guys. I love that definition. I love that definition. It's simple and it's easy for everyone to understand. I love that definition. Sorry, guys, I'm just messing about with my my light because it's giving me holy things going on. Yes, so Please don't move. Please don't move. Yes. So I love that simple definition. I want you all for me. Yes. The task is I need you all to come up with your own definition. Yes. That's one of the important things because you will need a definition of the task right above the completed timeline. So you need to all, you can use a part of what you have listed here as your timeline. Yes. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Great. So give me some examples of what we could use a timeline for. I've listed two already, or digital portfolio website. So a digital portfolio, yes, and we can also use it. We could use it for a digital portfolio or the designing of a website. But what else could we possibly use a timeline for? Any sort of project. Let's brainstorm it. Let's get it. Let's get some information in. So I'm waiting for some examples, guys. I gave you two. List some in there, and then we're gonna go on. When I put up the example, I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna share my screen with the example of the timeline we will be sharing, and then we will start sharing, okay? And remember to like the stream, guys. I have 16 people watching and I only have 9 thumbs up. Sorry. So give me a thumbs up. If you just come in and you forgot, just give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up does help me. So give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. I know I have some good people that would have given me a thumbs up already because they understand what a thumbs up mean. Okay, so great. So I'm going to share my screen and I am going to show you the timeline that we'll be creating, so you can take a picture of it if you wish, or you can come and visit the live again because the video will be uploaded. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me know if you can see this. This is what we will be creating, guys. This is what we will be creating. So as you can see, the timeline. Tell me if you can see it clearly in the comments, guys. Tell me if you can see it clearly. So SN says timeline are often used in education that will help students to understand the order or the technology of historical events. Ooh. We're not solely doing it for students because we're preparing for the work world, but that's a good example, SN. That's a good example. Thank you so much. That's a great example, SN. Yes, so have a look at the screen. Drop in the comments if you can see it clearly, because I need to know that you can see it clearly. So say yes if you can see it clearly. Drop a yes if you can see it clearly, so I know that when you come back to revisit this, or when I send someone who's not here to look at it. Yes, thank you. I can see 2 yeses. Is it only 2 people that can see it? Let me know, guys, if you can see it clearly. If you can see clearly, please take a picture of it and drop it on the WhatsApp group if you can. Come on, I need all the yeses so I know that we can see it and we are listening to this, because we need to actually start working on this timeline today. Okay, so as you can see, the timeline or task that we will be completing, yes, in terms of our website, or website or digital portfolio website, is arranged in a chronological order. As you can see, the descriptions along the top, this is the task in the blue column. Yes, the task in the blue column, well, the darker blue column. And this task, as you see, they are listed. If you want to list those for now, and then when we move on, I will give you the rest. Okay, I'll put it up a bit more. Yes, so we can see a lot more of the task that we are completing. Yes. Please take a picture of it so that we can know that you understand and you see what's going on. So in the row above, you have task, description, duration, and completion date. Yes, and this is what we're talking about, the completion date. Yes, and they're also arranged in a chronological order, meaning the order in which we will be completing them, or we should have completed them. Yes, the storyboard we will jump on, because I know you understand what a storyboard is, but I will do a video as well, or a live of the storyboard, so you'll understand what you need to do for it. So then you have your storyboard, your structure chart. Yes, that's your navigation chart that we have done, that we've done a live on that. So you should have an understanding, or you have the video as a reference. Then you have your alternative design. Then you have get website assets for unit 13. But for now, we're going to do just unit 3 here. Yes, just going to do unit 3 there, because I wanted and get images for unit 3. Yes, so most of it is going to be centered around unit 3, which is the digital portfolio that we are creating. So yes, please drop in. I can see only a few yeses. Please, guys, if you understand what I am doing, please say you understand. Why are you saying that, SN? If I'm not feeling well, do I look like I'm not feeling well? That's not nice. I am feeling well. I'm feeling really well, actually. I think it's because I've rushed out and, okay, you want no more bouncy me. Okay, you will get no more bouncy me. Okay. All right. Thank you for asking, SN. I am feeling well. Thank you so much. Yes. So this is the timeline. Take an image of it, and then I am going to start up how we actually create it. I'm gonna stop sharing. Give me a minute. Gonna stop sharing for now, and then, oh, thank you, Zeph. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I will smile more. I think when I smile more, then, hey, then you will get a better feeling of it. Thank you so much. Yes. Give me 1 minute, and then I'm going to share it. I'm going to start it. So for now that you have a picture, guys, now that you have a picture, go ahead and start it, or you can follow along as I am creating it here for you, okay? I see you, TP. I'm just muting it a bit. I see you. Guys, please let me know if you can see the screen clearly. Guys, please let me know if you can see the screen clearly. I am actually following on one of my other devices just to see what it looks like. Please let me know if you can see the screen clearly. Drop it in the comments if you can see the screen clearly so I can see it, please. Guys, please drop yes so I can know if you can see the screen clearly. This is important that I know that you can see this. You can't. Can any tell me if you can't see the screen? Can anyone see my screen, please? What do you see on there? Let me try again. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to try again. Okay, so I'm going to try again. Please let me know if you can see it. Can you see it? Give it a minute to show and let me know if you can see it, please. You see the Word document. Can you see Word? I actually have info on there. So it's literally creating from scratch in Microsoft Word. Yes, that's what I want you to see. Which Word document are you seeing? All I'm doing is creating the table from scratch. Let me go through it, and then if anything, I will go through it again if you can't see it on here. Hopefully, Thank you so much. You're freaking me out. I thought you guys couldn't see the screen. Okay, please follow along. So first, once you open Microsoft Word, depending on the year that you have, if you have Microsoft 2010, then you have the version, sorry, depending on the version that you have, you will see this. Obviously, most of you know how to use a Microsoft Word document. So it should be easy peasy. I am just going through what we need to do. I shouldn't have to open Microsoft Word for everyone. Everyone should know how to do this. I'm just going to click on New here, and then I'm just going to click a blank document. And then in my blank document, I am just going to type project timeline. Yes. And then I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to center it. My computer is really slow, you guys. I'm going to make it big. And then I'm going to make it bold. And then my thing is moving hella slow. If you want to change it to a different color, that's fine. I am not bothered. Then I want you to put the definition of what a timeline is below this. But because I want the video to finish soon so that we can have it as a reference, I am just going to start. So first I'm going to do insert. A lot of us know how to do a table already. We're going to insert the table. This is, so let's see, we need four columns. Yes, and you can do up to 10 rows if you want. Yeah, so 4 columns. Yeah, and we can go up to 10, but let's see, it stopped at 8 for me, so we can add it as we go. Yeah, so the first description will be your task. Sorry, would be task. So that's your task there. The next one will be your description. If you can do it quicker than I am doing. The next one will be, and then you can just make it duration. So then you can just make it how you want. Actually, you can just design it with the color. So completion date. I need a new laptop, guys. Completion date. So can you see it? So those are the columns we're working with. I hope this is now set out easier for you. Yes, what I want to do is to design it the way I have it on with the blue. Let's see. So we're going to go into design. And then once you go into design, then you can choose whatever design. You can have a grayed out design like that. You can have just simple like that if you want, or you can have it like this or that. Yeah, so can you see the different designs? I wanted a bit of color, so that's the one that I use. But for this one, let me use a bit of orange. I like the orange. Yes, so I like this, and you can add, you should know how to just add your, so go to insert and you can just add rows below or rows above, that's fine. And then you can have your 10. We want to start out with 10. How many? We did have 8. So let's do below. So we should have 8 tasks, 10 tasks now. So the first task that we should be completing is the storyboard, which we're going to start working on. Miss can't spell. Yeah. And then for the storyboard, we're going to design the layout for each page. We need 8 pages. So design the layout for 8 pages. I am going to put my 8 pages in it. 8 pages. Yes, so everybody knows. And the duration of the storyboard, it can take up to 20 minutes, depending on who's doing it. But I'm just going to put 30 minutes in there. I hope everybody's following. Let me know if you're following. And then we should have completed it on the 29th of the 1st. Well, I'm going to give you till the end of the week. So let me just check what the date of the end of the week is. Well, I'm giving you until Thursday. So I'm going to put the 4th of the 4th. The 4th of the 2nd. I'm horrible with dates and typing, as you can see. Yes, so that's our first thing. So we're going to work on the storyboard after we finish the timeline. Then we have our structure chart. You should have finished your structure chart already. Actually, so for the structure chart, draw the navigation diagram, yeah? Which we should have already. Yes. And then for that one, I think is very simple and straightforward. We can do, I have an hour on here, depending on who it is. So I'll just leave it as an hour. No, I'm giving you 30 minutes for that actually as well. Yeah. And this should have been done already. So I'm just going to put 29th. So let me put 04 as well so that we all kind of have all of these finished by Thursday. The first 5 tasks completed by Thursday, okay? The next one we have, sorry, I am using my phone as reference because I can't remember all the dates and time. So we're gonna use the assets list. So I'll explain what we need for the assets list. We know what an assets list is, but we're gonna need to understand what an assets list, what we need for this assets list. We're gonna create a table with assets. Yeah. I'm just gonna put for the website or for the digital portfolio, but it's literally for the website. Let me know if you're following, guys. For the website. Miscon spell. And then for that, I am going to give you an hour for that. I think an hour is good for this one. And this one, I will give you until the start of next week, maybe. This needs to be updated as we go anyways. This needs to be updated. So I have on here, on mine, for the assets list for the 2nd of the 2nd, which is today. But I am going to give until next week. I am not going to fill in all of it together. I'm not going to fill in all 10 because the video will run over and I don't want to. I will send a listing of everything we need. I'm going to do the top 5 tasks that we need to finish by the end of next week and by the end of this week. And then we will start working on the next 5 for next week. Yes. So for this, for the 8th, I'll give it for the 9th. Yeah, so the 9th of the 02, 2021. So as you can see, this is how we create our chart. Yes, So it's up to you how you want to. I've made it bigger so that you can see it on screen, but 12 is fine. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we just need 2 more tasks. Yes, just 2 more tasks. So design alternative design. Yeah. And that's for your merits and your distinction. Yes. So for the alternative design, create another layout for the digital portfolio. Can you see for the digital portfolio? Yeah. And for that one, I'll give you an hour as well. And for that one, 09 as well. These tasks are quite simple and you've been on the course, so you kind of know how to do these. So we will be. And just one more task and then we'll finish. And hopefully you'll have a better understanding. So get website assets. So we're going to get the website assets and get so you are going to be collecting images or designing your logos. And this one, I'll give you an hour as well. Yeah. And then that one, it's a continuous thing, but I should see a good start of it. So I'll give you until Thursday, the 11th. Okay, so this is how we are designing it. What I might do as well, this is everything finished for the first bit of the assignment, for the first bit of this task. Let me know in the comments. Okay, thank you, Hot Ninja Entertainment. Okay. So yes. So what we're doing, we're designing a project timeline for our digital portfolio website, and these are the first 5 tasks that we'll be working on. So can you see that? The first 5 tasks. Let me know if you can see it clearly and if you can follow. Drop a comment in the chat section so to let me know. My screen is frozen. Let me stop sharing for a bit. Why is it frozen? Am I still frozen, guys? Okay, am I frozen now? I just took it off. Am I frozen? When did it freeze? So give it a minute. Sometimes it's the network. So give it a minute. Am I still frozen? Let me know. Am I still frozen? Okay, so let me just share the screen of what I did again, and then you should see the completed design. Yeah. Okay. So you didn't see me designing the tables? Let me know if you did see me designing the tables, guys. Oh, why didn't you say, guys? Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll probably do just a short video on how I created it. So that's how I created the table. So the table, let me just do a new one quickly. Can you see my screen now? Okay, wait. I'm gonna save this. So let me take a picture of this one. Yeah, and then I'm just quickly gonna show us how I designed it. Beyonce, did you see it? Did you see how I designed the table? Do I need to repeat it, or was it in the video? Did you see how I designed the table? Please let me know if you did see how I designed the table. Okay. So so can you see that can you take a picture of what's on here for me? And then I'm just gonna quickly show you how. So I'm gonna just copy all of what's here. I'm gonna start again quickly. Please let me know if you can see it, because some people won't be able to do it on their own. So this is how I started out. I then inserted, I did type in project. Are you seeing it now? Please let me know. It's taking a long time. Can you see that I've moved to another document? Because I can't see it on there, but that's fine. That's the table that we are working on. Okay. Stop sharing. So I've typed project timeline. Then I'm just gonna center it, and then I'm gonna make it bigger. This is how I did it. And then once we do, we're just gonna insert. You can manually do it, or you can do it. You can manually do it, or you can do it in the fashion that I am doing it. So we did four columns, yes, and then the rows we just did 8, and we added as we worked on it, yes. So I've added 8 rows, yes. So I've added 8 rows and 4 columns. That's what you need. And then we're going to be doing 10. So you can essentially add here as you go. So you just go to insert, as you know, add row below or above. That's fine. So add rows below or above. I'm gonna add insert, add rows below. And then what we did is we just typed the different section across, and we started with task, and then we started with description. Sorry, the next one is description. And then the next one, we added duration. And then the final section is completion time or time completed. It's up to you. Yes, and I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. So I am not gonna be typing up everything because we have I'm just gonna type in the first one, and then once we've typed in the first one, then you can follow along. So I'm just giving you an example of the first one that I typed in, and the dates that I have. But you should have at least a feel of what we are doing. So the first one we're going to complete is our storyboard. And the description is there. You're going to design the layout for 8 pages. So we need at least 8 pages. And the duration time I gave for that was 30 minutes, but I think with the storyboard, I am going to give an hour. And then the completion time I said was on the 4th of the 2nd. Yes, 2021. So that's how, and then the next task, as I said, draw the navigation. So the structure chart, we should have finished already. Yeah, and then we're gonna just draw the navigational diagram. And that one, I said 30 minutes. I think that's fair. And then we should have been finished already, but I'm just gonna put 04. So everyone has the same period of time. And that's how I've designed it. But how I changed the setting is that I actually click on the plus. Can you see the plus there? Let me know. I clicked on the plus sign there. I highlighted everything. Let me know if you can see it now in the comments, guys. Let me know if you can see it. What I did then was I went to design because it depends on you. Sorry, not. It depends on you. Sorry, I went to that design there. It depends on you, how you want it laid out. Please let me know in the chat if you can see what I am doing. I am only going to do it one last time. I know my network is a bit poor. Yes. And then what I did was that I chose one of these designs, but I did choose that one. So you can see the many different designs. You don't have to have the same one every single time. I chose that color because I really liked it. Yes, but this time I'm gonna choose green. Just change it up a bit. Yes. So can you see? So that's how we design the project timeline. And what we are aiming for, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to show you the other one that I created. Before So let me know if you can see all my screens now. I am going to end it. So this is the last one, the first one that I created, and all the times and everything's in it. Please take a picture. Or what you could do is to go back on the video if you missed out anything. So can you see I'm just scrolling up and down so you can see it clearly. So that's the first one. The first task is storyboard. You have the description of the storyboard, the duration of the time that you'll be completing it in, the duration at meaning the time, and then the completion date. Yeah, so how long here you'll be taking. And then you do that for all the other tasks. So it's all arranged in a chronological order so that you are able to see it and complete it. Yes, so I'm going to end it now. I'm going to stop sharing. So, thank you guys. Thank you, BB. Oh, I'm happy that you can see the final bit. So, it's almost an hour. Oh, so I might need to go and sort out half of the video, or people can go to the end of the video to see how I actually design it. But I'll be sending people here. So the main reason for creating our timeline is so that we can have a visual. We can have a visual of the order, yes? So we can arrange it in a chronological order of how we're going to complete a task, or the task will be completed. It's important to plan any design or any big project so that you know what task is priority over the other. So meaning, so if you need to complete a particular task by, say, today or the end of the week, then you work on completing those tasks. And the tasks that can be completed at a later date, then you put you know that, okay, you can see, you have a visual that you can finish those for next week. So for the first 5 tasks we will be working on, so have a look at the first 5 tasks on the video on the screen, and then we can work from that. So let's finish it on a high. Let's finish it on a high. Please like up the stream. Please like up the stream, and we are gonna end it now. We're gonna end it. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry that I kind of froze. I don't know StreamYard. But like and share if you can. Like and share if you can. Thank you so much. I'm ending it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will send you out a link in a bit.